Sound check. All the things work. And we're back. 1 second, have to open the stream summary, etc. Dun dun. Stream summary or creator dashboard. And stream manager. Yeah, that's the one. Here we go. Let's see what we're gonna work on today. I was thinking about adding a new item just to spice things up. You know, like, I don't know, maybe more helmets or something. Kind of envisioned this one. Wait a minute, a sprite. I had like... Development... And then here somewhere... I have a sprite... No. Sprites modular character. I think I'm gonna go with... Scorpion armor or spike collar. Spiked shell? No. Metal plate has been created. So was... What about green chest? I still have to come up with the idea what it's gonna be. But I know for a helmet, I want to go with a helmet. And with the helmet I had the option to add like RAM. Somewhere there has to be a RAM, this one. Basically, if you're gonna ram something with this while it's equipped, it's gonna not knock them out, but maybe stun them and knock them back, like significantly. This is the most OP item you could get for knockback. It could be annoying if you want to finish off the enemies, but maybe I visualize this that it would come in as a good synergy with the ranged player that bounces in, knocks everybody out, and then he shoots forward, you know. So that's a possibility. So, if we start on grinding, let's say iron helmet. Actually, antlers. They're gonna be good for duplications. But what should I call you? Ram. Ram Bam. That's a good name. Very original. No. Ram Bam. Ram Bam, and then we go with antlers. Ram Bam. Helmets, and I think RAM is good enough. Gold price 550. It's a helmet, belongs to the store. It's a rarity. I'd say it's gonna be... I have a lot of epic and so on, so I'll have to add like, you know, like more trash items sooner or later, but this one still has to be rare. It's not gonna deal damage, so that's gonna be a thing. Let's see, make unique recursive. That's true, I have to make it like that. And then the stat modifier. This one is actually for movement speed, I believe. I was also thinking that maybe some items could be levelable, you know. Flat items, if you get 2 of the same. Why the hell not? Level item. This one is 5 to 7 pierce damage. You see, this will become blunt. But smaller amount, 3 to 5. It's not nearly as powerful as something else. But, if I am not mistaken, this is impacting the movement speed. I gotta see, how do I apply stun? Just 1 second. I know that with Gotor I have a stun ability. Not taunt, bulwark, no, slam, hammer slam. Let's see, stun item effect, okay. Good morning 23, how's it going, buddy? How's it going? How was your weekend? Paste as unique, this one, chance tracker is okay. Now I think that we have to assign it for how long the unit gets stunned. Let's make it a little stun, like a small one, 0.5. I don't have a chance here, huh? Well, there's a possibility that I could just say minus 100%. -1. Like this. And status effect would be applied for 2 seconds. Okay, but we're gonna play a bit with it a bit. So it's not gonna have 100% chance of stunning the enemy, but let's make it like, you know, 20. Something like that, 0.2. So fail guarantee will say that after every max fails before force is 4 fails. Every 5th one it has to apply stun. And we're gonna just change also the icon. 1 second. So from slow we get stun like that. But the speciality will be that this will deal knockback. So I'm gonna just copy hammer or something like that. Go towards hammer, deal knockback, copy. Ram bam. Paste as unique. This is everything unique, which is okay. And this is going to be 100% chance of being applied, but it's going to have like significant amount of knockback, 48 to 64. So once you run in, and the amount of units that can stomp back is going to be, I don't know, let's say 50, everything. So on owner and dash, I think this could be cool. Okay, weekend was good, spent lots of time with wife, some cooking, and Final Fantasy 16 is on sale. Oh my god, it's on sale. Fortnite has a new update. I made some new emojis for upcoming Dead by Daylight event and did some cooking. That's cool. That's awesome to hear. By the way, I bought also a new game. I treated myself with a new game. I can't believe it. This one. It was like for $3, something like that. Loop Hero. It's interesting. I mean, the art style and everything is nice. I can say, and so on. But I still didn't dive deep enough, you know, 2.5 hours in the evening just clicking it and listening to some stuff. Yeah. It's a specific. I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll get some inspirations for Lands of Fury or something, you know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe something comes out, you know. So we have Rambam now. And we're going to be testing this thing out. This is my old script for adding borders. By the way, this script, what I wrote here, is actually applying borders because I figured something out regarding Lands of Fury, regarding the marketing. I can share this with you guys. Let's go to the store, and if we go to the featured, do you see this golden outline around the video cover? Look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? Now check it out. I'm gonna show you in incognito mode. 1 second. I'm gonna show you something, guys. Let's say I write Fury. What stands out the most? This outline, definitely, it pops in. This stands out again the most. If you look at that golden border outline. Huh? It makes it pop out, huh? From all the rest. Do you see this? Now, all of those guys are like getting lost, but then if you see a full border outlined, it's popping out. See? Another one, this one. There's like bazillion things flooded, but none of them stand out. This one stands out again. So some developers or some publishers figured this out, and I was thinking to myself, Jesus, look at that, look at that. This could come in handy. I'll see if we'll change something. But I believe it will. So I made myself a script. I mean, I delegated it. And it basically generated an outline for all of my capsules and so on. There we go. And I'm happy to announce that I've bundled up with more developers. Check it out. Now we have Mighty Mew, and now we have another one, Wish Me Well. This one has also very tight combat, I have to show it to you. And even more. And then this one, Void Miner. This dude is bundled like with everybody. So I bundled him. Look, he's also using the outline. Clever boy. Exactly. See, this one fit the genre. It's more of a bullet hellish, I'd say. But still, it looks very interesting. And I like the effects and glows that they use on the projectiles. And these meta ball effect. Also pretty cheap, I'd say. It was on sale recently. You can also craft something cool with the modifiers. Hey, Skeptic Believer, thanks for lurking. So, yeah, it's on sale. You can get it now for $4. There we go. Now back to work, buddy. So we had like Ram Bam. So I'm just gonna copy this ID and we're gonna test it out. Before that, I wanted to set up like... So I'm not gonna type it in anymore, thanks to you, my buddy 23. No, I'm just using this. Like this. Then the second one is gonna be spawn. So I just want to spawn a bunch of baddies in the test level. In the camp. There we go. Max active entities, let's say 10. I want to see how they fly away. And the amount that we're gonna spawn is gonna be like 2. Not sponge... Yeah, sponge slime, so we can test it out easily, I'd say. Let's go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. How much is the Final Fantasy 16? Don't have the guts to buy it, because probably the time that I'm gonna have enough free time that I can complete this big RPG is gonna be like, you know. Ah, I didn't change the thing. And I see that there's like level 2 conditions here as well. So I'm not satisfied with that. There it is. See? That's a good one. Now this one is special, you know, like Spike one is dealing damage, the Stag one slows enemies down and so on, but this one is just basically for ramming. Ah! Enough to FOMO. So I'm kinda envisioning myself playing like this. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, go away, and then I shoot them. You know. Dish, dish, dish. So far so good. I just saw something that was wrong, and we still have to change the strings. So item name, ram bam. Let's find where we have items. Ah, we have something here. So did you own it earlier? Final Fantasy 16 or you just use the sale now? Use the sale. Sorry for sounding wrong, but you know what I mean. Ram bam. One second. Describe ram bam item. Helmet with ram's horns. Can stun enemies and deals big knockback. Okay. Into a living battering ram, exactly. When subtlety fails, lower your head and let the horns do the talking. This is very cool. Here we go. Aha, the sale forced your hand. I've started it and it's pretty good so far. Aha. So I want to have like first experience, not first experience on the stream. I got it. That's pretty smart. I mean, I have a whole unlisted series recorded on YouTube. I played the whole Final Fantasy VII, you know, OG, but it's not listed. I removed it from the public eye. It's still there, and I'm pretty glad that I played the game for the first time, not on stream, but you know, like a kid and so on. So. Yeah, I get your position. Level start. Something bothered me on this item, and it was like... It seemed like it was levelable. This is level start 1, blunt damage, it's okay. Level 1, required level 2, what the hell, deal knockback. No. Like that. So this was probably causing it issues. Okay. So far so good. I think we're gonna have to change as well the icon. So it's helmet's ram, and the item has to be not antlers, but ram bam. Here we go. If I'm not mistaken, I have to copy it and put it in the items a sprite as well. We could already make it levelable, you know, like level 2 if you want to. If you find like 2 of the same items, it makes sense. If you can level it up. Here it is, so that one is good. Dun, 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 dun. $16 by $16. Like this. And this. So this is 16 by 16. It seems good. And here, instead of items antlers, ram, bam. Did I make the underscore between them? I'm not so sure. Yeah, I did. Good, now let's test it out. Actually, you know what? Let's add some more levels. What do you guys think? It would be cool if some items themselves have different levels. You know, if you get lucky and you get duplicates, that you're not like sad. But you're like, oh, duplicate is cool, I'm gonna level it up, you know. Then I think I could add here a resonator gem. Crafting. Or another rambam. Either way, it should work. Okay, the ID of this one is correct. By the way, I just have to change a bit music. It's very happy. Don't have anything against it, but it's too happy. If I make sense. Oh. Whale 2004. Ethereal DMB. Time to relax and focus. Sounds promising for now. Okay. We got this one. Now we want to make it like level 2. I think that everything is like from level inclusive. Now this sucks. I'm gonna make it like exact level. Exact level, exactly. Copy, paste as unique. We're just gonna buff its stats a bit, you know. Tiny bit, so you're not sad. Okay. And now the level window becomes 2 and 2. And blunt damage will increase from 5 to 8. I think that's fair enough. It's not its primary job to deal tons of damage, but this one is gonna be like, you know, let's say from 64 to 75 or something like that. 72. If you want to ram everybody down, you know, you could basically do that. But that's kind of OP if I'm thinking about it. You know, you get this one and then you're just ramming and bamming and everything. Huh. There has to be some kind of penalty. What would be the big penalty for the player if he rams too many times? Huh. I mean, if I would have the systems in place in this, it'd be cool if, for example, if you would... You're absolutely right. Loss of energy. I wonder, do I have it wired in here? Because I have like a loss of energy. That was it. You know, like when we were talking about the HUD effects, confusion and so on, poison, you know. I don't have the charges implemented yet. I get what you mean. There should be like... Item effect that has charges. In terms of... And charge increases. On damage being dealt. On dash being used. And so on. We'll have to penalize it definitely somehow. Let's say 2 and 2. But this increases its status effect. Just refresh the duration for 3 seconds. And its chance is gonna be increased a little bit. 25. Anyway, we'll see. This new stacking system could come in like really handy, you know. If we would think about it carefully, like that you can have an item effect that triggers only after a certain stack is being met. Or a mark, or I don't know how would I call it. Certainly it'd be interesting. Okay. This is level 1. So far so good, the description seems good. A heavy battle helmet crowned with massive ram's horns. Built for warriors who prefer to break through their enemies rather than fight around them. The reinforced horns turn the wearer's head into a living battering ram. I think that's good. So it says level 1 out of 2. Now this is dealing 3 to 5 damage, something like that. Now let's try to level it up. Ram Bam leveled up. 64 to 72. 25% of chance of stunning. See, more damage. And stunned. Okay, so far so good. I want to see more stuns. Why you no stun? I'm dealing only damage to one. That's also a possibility. Let's see. Come on, go up. Up to your friend. I like how actually the angle gets impacted as well. From which side you come to them. That's very nice. Okay. Let's deal damage. Max targets under effect 1. That's not okay. We have to deal like area of effect more, you know, not only one. Same for this one. 50. And then after this one, this dude was making me a bit uneasy here. So on and dash, refresh duration, this is okay. Maximum stacks 1, that's okay. 3. Fail guarantee. Now either I got really unlucky that this didn't trigger so many times, but I have like fail guarantee. What if I do pure random 0.25? Let's see it. That's only for level 2. Let's make it modified on level 1 as well. Pure random. Save it. So far so good. Minimum amount -1, -1. Alrighty. Double damage with 1. So that has been fixed. I still want to see stun. What, I'm gonna give myself a yellow cape just to make the dashing more accessible. And bandana. The yellow. Ah, bandana, I can't have it. But 4 dashes now. If I could hit something, that'd be awesome. Stun applied. Oh, it's pure random. Now if RNG Jesus like loves you, that's okay. So maybe if it's pure random, I could increase the random value at level 2 from 25% to, I don't know, something higher like 50, but that's very exploitable, I'd say. For the love of God, something is weird. Okay, he got stunned. Again, stunned again. Okay. It's very much like luck oriented, but I still have a feeling that we should buff it 25%. Is this one, and the level 2 is gonna have 50 is too much, let's say 30, 35. Okay. That was one thing. Then I know that Mr. Tutri actually wrote me about some bugs. There was something in Arena that he told me that if a wave suicided, that there was like a condition that he couldn't progress. By the way, I have to see what changed here. Okay, that's okay. Evolved and POI. I'm not sure what did I change here. Okay. Nothing significant here. This is regarding the test. But Arena wave state. I'm subscribing to events and I'm listening. On check unit death. Well, I'm checking it. Huh. On check wave completion, what happens here? Let's rubber duck it. Any possibilities that I'm checking if there's any possibility that the wave gets stuck, but this on check unit that gets emitted anyway when the unit dies from the health system. At least I think so. If unit AI unit died. And last attacker. Yeah, I emit it. Huh. Hmm. One shot timer, critical, no more wave progression checks. No. Okay, we're gonna go test it out in the arena itself. I have a feeling that the knockback isn't working. I modified something, didn't I? I modified the knockback instead of stun. Yo. Yo, 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 yo. I did it. Did I do it? No. Knockbacks 48 to 64 chance. Fail guarantee. Why can't I knock them back? Now this is weird a bit. Unit stat modifier. This one is okay. This one here is on 1. Add stacks and refresh. But I think it's still working here in the normal. Zero problems. What about now? Okay, I get it that the horseman can be like resistant toward knockback, but that would make like bandits resistant toward... No, this one got a little bit of knockback. So some minor knockback is here. So they have like knockback resistance. I think I have to change this with Mr. Bandit here. What about slime? No, slime can get normally knockback. Okay, okay. The bandits have high knockback resistance. We have to modify that. I get it for the horseman. Bandit. See, knockback resistance 50. Yeah, you're gonna fly away. Bandit Brute, okay, maybe smaller knockback resistance because he... No, actually no. Bandit is the one with the shield. This one could have like, I don't know, 20. Crossbowman, you fly. Horseman, high knockback resistance, I agree. But still maybe small. Not that high. Bandit Leader, 30. Bandit Thug, 0. So far so good. Okay. I'm comfortable that I can say probably that they will fly away. There they go. That's good. I just want to make the explosions also like damage the terrain from the crates. Ah, there was a box there. I didn't notice it. So far, so good. Let's try to find a hole somewhere. Yo, so many resonator gems. That's cool. Got lucky. We're gonna have to fix also these challenge rooms a bit. Rapier. Let's make a longbow. Sinister entities incoming! Okay. I kinda wanna break it. So what we want to achieve is that somehow the game wouldn't spawn, like progress to the next wave or something. This is gonna be a tricky one. I thought that there's like an issue with pause, you know. So far so good. And the next stage definitely checking out what's gonna happen with these dudes. Why do they get stuck from time to time? So Anna gets stuck much more frequently than anybody else, I'd say. Love this battering ram thing tactic. I get them all in the same place, and then I go the choo-choo train and them. Good helmet. Okay. So far, so good. Did I get stuck? Okay, I think we got it. Something happened. We are stuck. Loot controller. Loot controller 98 is one of the errors. 42. 8 minutes 42. Null reference exception. Okay, okay, we're getting somewhere closer, I'd say. Because I don't see any units around here. Okay. Let's go. Loot controller 98. Bonus items. Huh. But what do I do here? Aha! Killer unit. I check it out if the killer unit is here. Okay, okay, I get it. Somehow it was killed by the trap master, and the killer unit could be null, huh? All unit stats. What do I do if I kill somebody with trap master? Actually, there has to be something with the event. On unit died. When I emit this thing, I have to pass in something. And the last attacker could be null or something. No. And the killer unit is only used here. Okay. I think that we could mitigate this in a way, so bonus items is going to be equal to 0 by default. And then we're gonna say, actually, you know what? Not 0, but this one. And then we're gonna say if instance is valid, is instance valid, killer unit. And then we say bonus items plus equals to this. Because in this case we already have the instance that is valid, and that's gonna be okay. Because I want to see how does the pit... Falling units take damage somewhere, huh? Take fall damage, how is this being handled? I just applied the damage context. And the damage context that's being applied is being sourced from a trap master. Which shouldn't be null anyway, so... I'm not sure how that could happen. Aha. Yeah, last attacker can be null. Okay. I think that will fix it. This is a severe bug, so this will come out today. Thanks for banning the dude. 23. I think this will work now. At least it should, but also, while we're at it, I want to see what's going on with the AI of the companions. I'm gonna enable it only for companions, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen. How they get stuck and so on. Okay, let's put it up. And towards the adventures. Yo, I missed. There we go. Oh, but killed myself almost in the process. So a lot of times the transitions between the challenge rooms and so on, I think that became a bit more awful. And I was also thinking about like adding the rarer earths also to the forest area. Because I think it would be nice that you still have a chance like getting rare mineral here. That what makes it, what can make the run more interesting if you get enough material to craft something cool at the beginning. Okay, this one is here. So far so good. I think that we're gonna have some bandits here. Here they are. Come on, buddy. Boom. We're already full. I'm just gonna tell her to guard here because I'm sure that those guys are gonna come when we're gonna craft some stuff. Spike Club. Nailed Club, okay. So they're being spawned. Yo, I'm pretty low on health. I have a raw steak. Boom! There we go, Mrs. Anna, you can go here if you want to. Ah, and one more thing that I wanted to make, like I don't want the 5-second rule for the corpses to be laying around anymore. I think I'm gonna remove the time to 3 seconds. This could like benefit the performance and the reactivity of the enemies and everything a bit, I'd say. You know, it just feels a bit off that you have a corpse laying there for 5 seconds. That's too much. I had like this thing in mind, you know. Okay, this gives you like a buffer time that you can revive somebody. But then again, nobody's reviving anybody. Bit appeared. Oh, I still have some corn here. Follow player out. Cool items, I'm gonna go with boots. What was the challenge? Oh, out of combat is out. Now, the last time this was a problem is when we got back from the challenge room. That something messed up. Oh, Tomb Raider! Destroy 250s. Ah! There's an issue here. The challenge room shouldn't give you, like, the Tomb Raider bonuses. But now it's okay. It's following me. Now I'm super fast. Anna's bow. Okay, she's shooting. No! Gotta heal, bada boom. No! Ah, it got forward. I don't believe that we will get any errors now. Sadly, Mr. Godot crashed. I need more charges. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Yo, 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 yo. Let's shoot him down. Boom! Ah, one more. By the way, guys, coffee is starting to kick in very, very badly. The dude's gonna do something. Ah! Okay, so far so good. Be right back. Be right back, the nature calls. Back. Sorry about that, but when nature calls, you gotta answer, you know? You can't fight it, really. Check it out. Follow player out. And she's not following me. Well, hello, what's going on with you, Mrs. Lady here? Sugarcoat rabbit. So she's stuck in this condition. Score 1. How is this possible? I wonder if only I could somehow get the reference to her. Now she's okay. Huh. What the F? Okay, well, one thing that's good is that... Oh, the phone is spying on me again. Jesus Christ. If I say a certain keyword, not keyboard, it starts to recommend stuff. I wonder if it would be cool that velocity would be added to the damage dealt on impact and so on, you know? Like, there could be like an impact damage type that's being calculated based on the velocity that you're ramming something. And then there would be like a... You know, just thinking. Like a build that you only max that out. Yo. I'm in danger. I got myself poisoned. They hugged me too hard. Okay. Let's commit this. Before the commit... You know what, let's still do a research. Follow player... I think those are under universal. Just 1 second, I think that the RAM is under rare, right? RAM BAM is... What type of item? Rare, okay. I'm just gonna add it to the pool. Before I forget, otherwise I'm gonna specify him, but he's not gonna be dropped. People are gonna be mad. There we go. Ram Bam is there. Oh, the dog is getting anxious. Okay, and then I wanted to look at the config and like companions default actions. Let's move the position on attack move, come here, but follow action. Out of battle, this one. Consideration. This consideration is bothering me a bit. Why is there... Am I detecting node type... Allied leader? Okay, this has to be true. It's okay. Am I detecting... Node type... Enemy? Has to be false, I believe. Yes, it's... And then, do I have a command consideration? None. Oh, something is off. This was kind of all satisfied, because it had a score of 1, but the companion didn't move. So, there has to be an issue somewhere regarding the follow action itself. So the type is follow action. What could be here? What's going on here? I just return. Huh. I have an issue that okay, let's follow action. AI brain. I'm just gonna upload some context to the dude. Movement system, definitely. So far, so good. Let's see if Mr. can figure something out. By the way, I'm quite surprised that Chinese-speaking population, like reviewers, they checked out the game the most, I'd say. Regarding the curators themselves. And they are actually quite satisfied, I'd say. So if we take a look at all languages, we can see this one, 2.5 hours. Then this one. I'm quite excited when we get to the stage that I can try to make the translation pipeline, like put it in place. Wow, 23, dude. You're slaying it. And still, this is very, very nice review, dude. Love it. I wonder where Logan is now. I'm also kind of a bit worried how the people will like it that I'll have to stream like partially, you know, not every day of the week, because I'm gonna have to pick up some work projects for other stuff. I guess people will move on, but still, I'm gonna be here streaming like, I don't know, a couple of days a week definitely. And doing some stuff offline. Hopefully they'll tune in. Let me check it out. Well, Mr. Claude is still thinking. And he's thinking for a long time what could be wrong. But meanwhile, we can do our own thinking as well. Or I could just check out other bug reports that I had. One second. Lands of Fury, I have to find it. Love. First option. Fuel cells can be sold. Press the start escape button during the intro sequence, then okay. Okay. The soft locking, I don't believe. Slow effect is permanent. Companion level XP preview always shows full XP. Are you kidding me? Gotta test it out. That's not true. No, that's not true. This needs like retesting, definitely. Yo! Will I get it? Boom. No, this works. Ah, this one on the side. I get it. This one is wrong. Okay. We'll test it out anyway. Offset in tiles. Block 3. Offset in tiles is calculated incorrectly. Wrong. Squares the ratio. Gives 4,000 instead of 2 for a 2. Kind of afraid with this one. Not sure if I want to push it regarding the behavior of the what is it called? Companions. I think this is called follow action. Sorry for being quiet, no specking time and, you know, reading some stuff regarding the code. Now it's saying that I'm calculating the offset squared a bit wrong here. Offset in tiles, I don't have this here. Huh. Target tracker. This is so freaking heavily dependent on stuff that I'm really afraid. Because, what the hell, I have offset squared and I have this multiplied 2 times. Calculating root to this would cost more. It's trying to lead me astray, I'd say. I don't wanna touch it now. I'm gonna touch it in the morning, in the next update. At least this part, regarding the target tracker. Because target tracker is used in so many different places. That's just nasty. It's gonna need more extended testing. But this thing. Then I take a look at the class target node, and if this instance valid what? Only clear the tracker if it is currently... Having a target, okay. Also another thing, nope. Nope. Not today. Not today. This is gonna live on test for a couple of days before I mess it up. But today we have like a critical update that kind of fixes, you know what? The bug where the waves wouldn't like to proceed anymore. So I'm gonna keep it simple, which is okay. Then another thing is companion bar. This thing, XP bar. Why you no update? XP bar, value or text. Value. Here, what's going on? Update UI. When does this happen? On health changed, on energy changed. Experience changed and so on. Okay. Sounds good, doesn't work. On experience changed. Do I even emit this thing? I emit it here. Then why don't you update? I get the experience and the max value is this. Okay. I'll check it out. We might create one more item today, so it's gonna be update with a fix and 2 items or something like that. I think that will be cool. Now we gotta go there and see how the ticks behave. $100. $0. Is this true? Because in companion stat model, experience, this experience is coming from where? Experience resource. So we need this thing. So far so good, and experience resource is being taken from the global bar in here. Okay. Okay. Total XP is what? Total XP. I'll be taking this whole part here. And then this is becoming the max value. And the current value, XP into level, is just the normal value. Do I need something else? Current level and so on. Okay, it's not really needed. Yeah, I need it. I pass it in. And I get the total experience from that. So far, so good. Let's see if it's gonna work. We're just trying to squash as many bugs as possible. So that's the priority number 1 now. But let's pick up the low-hanging fruit now, because we got a critical update coming up. I mean bug fix. And I don't want to introduce something that heavily impacted the performance or something like that. Okay. Okay. So her experience is 0 currently. Let's lay the wolf. Ooh, nice critical. Experience went up. And we're just gonna see if there's like something else impacting something wrong. There we go. I gotta make a screenshot. I wonder if there would be a possibility to, you know, like take a screenshot in action. Maybe I'm gonna record a video and then take the frames from the actions themselves instead of, you know, like having a static pose. I think that'd be cool. Yeah. We'll do it, but I have a feeling that this is going to interfere with stream. Oh, a book. I love the Ice Bolt rune. Gotta stop playing. What did I test out? Okay, this works. This works. So another one bites the dust. Okay. Companions don't want honey. I think that they will want honey now. Or recover item. Yeah. Needs testing. UI enemy inventory. Make equipment quickly equipable by pressing X or something like that. Total tombstones destroyed. Hello, on health component destroyed and I increment this one. Ah, low hanging fruit. Let's find a tombstone. Because the tombstones I have ID. Okay. I have to take a look at that ID always in the health component, otherwise. Yo, amateur. I wonder if this ID is string name. It is. So let's say private static string name tombstone assign new string name. Okay. Like this. Okay. Seems good. Otherwise I was incrementing this in every single case, and that's kind of wrong. Definitely. When you destroyed anything. Good. What else? Aha. Let's make like the pressure plates not interactable with bunnies and so on, because that's kind of annoying or anything. So if something is stepping on it, only player can press. Yeah, let's do it. Because I have pressure plates, and this is... I know that somewhere I have a combination for... What? Challenge level room. Sequence plate or something right like that, right? Sequence plate is coming from what? Ah. On body entered. Here I don't handle that. But we have to make it handleable. Otherwise you get messed up. So there's like a condition in the pressure plate. Only player can press. Let's implement this one in as well. It's a very much needed quality of life, I'd say. Let's make it by default on true. And then here, when we go to flash and everybody, anything in here, so if enabled is false, no, it is not unit, or only player can press and unit AI equals false. And unit AI equals true. That makes sense. Only then we're gonna return, otherwise we go forward. The problem was that if you had like rats on you and they were like following you in a circle pit, you couldn't really finish this challenge normally, I'd say. So if we take a look at the sequence plates, sequence. Let's build it. It's still building, and of course, the dude gave up on me. Here we go. Only player can press. Now we have it set on true. Good. Now, hopefully in the next challenge, we're gonna experience it. It's a bit of an RNG Jesus work here, because I had it out that I have the beginning set up for that, but it's okay. For the Monday patch seems good, and then we're gonna have the Friday update as well. But by the Friday, I'm not gonna update anything in between, because the Friday's thing is gonna be much more important and impactful. At least that's how I think it should be, you know, that during the week I put everything on playtest. This one is going to be hotfix now. But, okay, so this one worked. I could step on it. I mean, I was also thinking with the pressure plates that maybe there could be something in a way that you have to utilize your companion's movements a bit, you know? That they have to step on something. That you both have to step on something and then something reveals and so on. You know, it's like a classic trope, if I can call it that. Yo, we got the maze! And let's make like Iron Sword or something more frequent. There we go. It opened up here. Ah, it's a grass cutting challenge. Let's restart. Dum, dum, dum. Also, before I continue, I really want to see if there's a possibility for the bomb crate to deal damage on terrain. Definitely it should. Huh. I think I have fire tracer or something like that. Explosive tracer. I'm gonna take this one, deal damage, terrain damage, copy it. Bomb crate. Paste as unique. Okay. Terrain damage, equipped on projectile exploded. I want to see the same thing here. So, equipped on projectile exploded, that's okay. So, this seems to be kind of okay, 5 to 15. Yeah. You know, I expect the terrain damage to occur when you kind of ruin the crate. Boom. There has to be something there. Looking for the fire crate. Here it is, but it's nearly not close enough to... You know what? Yo! Ah, this one. There we go. It's destroying the terrain. Love it. You know what would it be cool if you could somehow move the fire crate? I mean, this would heavily impact everything else that we have in the game. But I got a feeling that this would be awesome, that you could push it. Only push it, like a simple push, you know. You can't drag it, you can only push it somewhere down. Like, if you come to the crate, shh, shh. But that's just too many physics bodies, I'd say. This is a static one, this doesn't take a lot of resources. Well, it's not so many bodies that we have in the game anyway, but... I'm just freestyling everything, you know. Pitu apirdu. Ah, bunnies. Well, I get lucky. Previous time it was grass, now it's bunnies. Will the RNG Jesus love me? Will he give me now the sequence plate? Maybe I should have the ability to give certain companions like the attack command, so she could go and destroy that. That'd be cool. Oh my god. Oh my god! I suicided. I guess... Yo, horn boots. Look at that damage. Fluffy entity incoming. Well. Whew. For some reason the video didn't go online very well. The short. I really don't understand this algorithm. Whoa! I gotta stop playing the game and start testing it. Here's another one. Finally. I really want to get him. Okay, I get it. The previous one was definitely the pressure plate, I'd say. So I'm gonna restart it again. One more time and then again. This one. Now it should be mowing the lawn. Looking for those cool plates. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Bit appeared. Yep, here we go. Now we want to test it out. If she steps on it and if something's wrong... Like, I should be able to move her wherever I want. But she shouldn't trigger anything. She shouldn't be messing up anything. Okay. Ah! But, you know, if you're a retard, you're a retard. That's just how it is. Anyway, that's a good one. It's such a rainy day today. Okay, now, before we make a build. I wanted to experiment a bit with throwable mines, like a boomstick and so on. Basically, what it would have to be is like a stick that gets thrown, but it's a bit more complicated than that, I'd say. Let me take a look at a bit more of what we could have here. I have a feeling if we would go with, you know, like the bird sets and so on, that you would get the benefit of having like piercing damage increased significantly. You know, beaks and so on. Or maybe that you would shoot a random egg in some direction if you have it, or that could be like a bonus if you have a set, a helmet and body armor, then every now and then you would spawn a bomb that hurts the enemies. That it hurts you even. Then here you have an iron helmet, which is a normal one. Maybe this, like, it's not a bandana, face mask, or what should I call this? Face bandana? Do I have it? If you would have it equipped, that price reduction would be calculated somehow. You know, that'd be cool. Feature, item that's not like just, you know, pure emptiness. And bumper ring. This one was also interesting, that if something comes to you and you bounce it, if it touches you, it bounces off you. That was an idea back then. Let's see what's gonna happen with bandana. Face. Face bandana. What if I duplicate this one? Call it. Is it face bandana? Rarity rare, okay, that's a good one. Helmet, store world, okay. Modifiers. What did I do? So it's increasing like max health and base damage. I think that the max health thing is okay for 10, but instead of phase damage, I mean melee power, like bonus. Discount? Shop discount. How do I calculate that? I'd say the shop discount would be, let's say 50% or 75, 0.75. 0.75, and then instead of flat it's gonna be... Huh. Wait a minute. I have to check it out a bit. How this gets applied and so on. So we could say that the face bandana could give you like 20 of the prices. Or 15, I think. For testing purposes, let's add 50 and then we modify it back on 15 or something. So equipped on equip. This gets applied. This isn't gonna be okay. Or is it? No, it's gonna be okay. On owner. So far so good, but we have to change its icon. And yeah, so items red bandana becomes now items face bandana. Shit. This is red bandana. I shouldn't rename it. Wait a minute. I think I did an oopsie here. Thank goodness that we have Git. Red bandana is gonna be undone. Because we want to only modify the face bandana. Right? Yes, I believe that red bandana was being modified then. And I think it's okay now. Let's see. Face bandana. Like this, item name. Gold price of the thing is gonna be, I don't know, 400. Face bandana. Okay. The HP that it gives you is the same as the head one, but instead of melee power, we say discount in shop. And the discount is gonna be like 75 now. So far so good. But then we're missing items red items face bandana. This one. Or let's call it bandito. Why would I call it bandana? Let's call it bandito. Bandito bandana. There we go. Something that gets stuck more in the head. Because you become a bandit. I'm the bandit now. Or bandit bandana. Bandit bandana. It goes better with the lore. It is face bandana, so that's okay. The ID has been changed. The items, here we have to change the icon. Like this. That seems to be good. Now if I press... yeah, you know what? We're gonna definitely have to modify the inventory here. And say bandit bandana. Let's go. Let's go. We can also make it levelable if you have 2 of them. Higher discounts and so on. But I want to see dirty cheap prices now in shop when I'm gonna have it equipped. So it's here. Oh, looks funny. But I gotta love it. It gives you some HP. Now let's find Snip. That old boy. Here you are. Yep, it is applied, I believe. See this? Funky prices. Like 75% reduction on prices. Now I just want to test it out if I equip it multiple times, if I'm gonna mess something up or no. $91. It's still 91. Let's see. Shop discount. 75. I drop it down here. I don't have any discount. I put it back on. Aha, it's not being even applied then. And then okay, I think it's gonna work okay. Now if I drop it, I open it up. Well, it is applied. I wonder if the prices are reactive in the beginning. Only in the beginning, that could be a problem. Teeny weeny beeny meeny problem. Ay, 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 caramba, caramba, caramba. Shop. system. This is meta coin price, I don't care about that one. Gold price when discount is being calculated. Populate shop items. This happens only once, right? Yep, we got a problem. I can't have it like that. Because this bonus is not being added applied to the items themselves, like reactively. So it means that if you come to the new level and you have equipped this, the bonus is applied, but otherwise it isn't. Because the populate shop items works only here in the beginning. Huh. So there's a price, then there's the discount flat and discount percent. What's the base price? Do I store the base price somewhere? It is being stored there. Again, something big that I'm not gonna include it now because I have to push the fix. And we made some fixes. Which means that this thing is not gonna be added to the loot table, at least not for now. But I'm gonna keep it here in the reference because I have to make like how the discount is being applied in the shop. That it's not being like generated only in the beginning of the level, but that it has to take in the discounts, your discount bonus based on the equipment that you have equipped. So that has to be programmed reactively, if I would say it correctly. Anyway. It was a good one item and a couple of bug fixes for now. But we gotta disable a lot of things. So what we gotta do in test level is we're gonna have to move the forge away. And then I have to change the spawn. And this one now becomes amount max active entities to 0. And in unit, I have to say that you're not gonna see the debug of any unit. So that's being saved. And in inventory system, I don't want to add like the starting items. Freaking AI. How can they change the default combination buttons? I just don't go. No. But that's how it is. And now let's test it out and see what's gonna happen. If everything works, we're gonna build it, push it, and so on. And the dog is attacking me. Okay, the inventory seems to be good. I'm running. I don't want to see any debugs from the companion. My god, she's needy. Needy of attention. You! I'm a party. Boom! So many XP wasted. Okay, I gotta let her out. She's gonna whine here for a while. Haydi. So that's okay. I also gotta make like that you can shoot a bow, you know, when you're next to the crate. I mean, this safety was added for preventing from shooting behind the walls like this. You know, that you can't shoot through it. So I don't mind that, but still, if you kind of hold it here, you should be able to shoot it. Okay, so far so good. Let's see, the debugger is okay, everything seems to be okay. Let's quit to desktop and commit. Let's go through it step by step and see what changed. So this is 0.7.5 or something already. Yeah, let's change it. In 25 updates, I hope that we get out of the early access. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not having, like, you know, the standard versioning system here. I just bump it up by 0.1. It feels like it. It felt like it. Plus I'm a solo. You can't judge me. Get that. Let's write it out. Okay. Made that's another one. Okay, then made bandits less resistant. That's okay. Fix the bug when the player suddenly progressing should be fixed. Fix the update of the companion experience bar. Well, it was something. We've added some things, for sure. It wasn't an update in vain. So far so good. Now I'm gonna start building it. 0.75. It's coming up directly. First I'm gonna just start it on the test and then we're gonna go forward. So project, export, playtest 0.75. Like this. I wonder why I didn't export it with the debug enabled. That could come in handy. Okay, 0.75. Now let's build it for the same thing, but for production. Hey Dozy Burrito, how's it going? I'm just wrapping up the new update and then I'm gonna have to work on something else. So shorter streams these days. You know, man's gotta eat. That's the problem. Man's gonna earn. But still, keeping the updates here consistent and improving the game constantly. We gotta push this towards the end goal. Okay, we got this here. And you, how's everything going on your side? All good? Windows builds, here we go. This one. 0.75 playtest. All good. Compress. First one, gotta open up the Steam Works. All applications. That's one thing I want to see. What did I do? Aha, random books. That was added before. Let me order it, that it's gonna write a beautiful update. It is ram bam bam ram ram bam. Oh, nice to hear that everything's okay. That's always great to hear. Steamworks admin playtest. Web uploads. Lens of Fury. One juicy new update coming right up. Dum, 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 dum. Waiting for depot to build. Okay, 0.75. Commit 1. So this is a playtest. Okay, I always have to double check that I uploaded the playtest and not the full version, you know. Basically, minor differences now, but still. 0.75. Set build live now. Okay. Gotta confirm it. Confirmed. And it's live. Okay. One second, I'm debugging some stuff here. we go, so that was posted online. Now I just want to test it out on the playtest version, if everything works. Oh. There's like a pause here, but why? I'm looking for 0.7.5. I think I'm gonna have to clear the cache and restart the Steam and so on, so forth. Yeah, 0. Resume download. Okay, starting download. What's gonna happen now? Okay, what happened here? Completed today. Oh. There's 0.7.4. See, that's the problem I have. Clear cache and only then it will work. It should be restarting it now. But for some reason it's not starting. Why you do this to me? Ah, here it is. I figured out that I don't have like the logo of the company yet. Okay. Zero 7.5, okay. So the playtest is working. I still have Lilith here. Well, that was nasty. Did it pass the test? I believe it did. Loading works, everything works. Pitu apirdu. What did I do to my poo boy? See, the damned RAM is good, but it's having like a fixed... It slows down. It can stun, it gives you like fury, but it deals higher damage. This one is cool. Look how fast the slimes are in here. That's what I'm thinking for next area, like that you have ability to dance with the zombies, or I'm gonna make a watery area a bit more, where the whole movement is slow and you have to rely a bit on the dash. That's gonna be nasty. Gotta stop. Gotta move on. We got some updates to write. Um, 0.7.5. Quick patch notes. Post a small update, that's on the playtest, and now I go back to the full one. Steamwork admin. And 0.75 full. Ah, I didn't zip this one yet. It has been built today, that seems okay. Now I compress it. 195. Okay. Upload. Hopefully it's the correct one. Almost up. Meanwhile, let's try to capture that motion. So that's like the GPU screen recorder. I wonder if I can record it all at the same time. Zero 0.75. Default preview changes 0.75. Okay, I'm confirming the build now. That should be confirmed. So officially it is live. Now I have to open the full editor and write the whole game update. Okay. So far so good. Now if we go back to the game, I'm just gonna record a video, grab a single frame from it, how I'm dashing with the ram, hurting enemies, you know, like before the impact happens or something. Let's see if this isn't gonna crash, because I really have a high sense of feeling that this isn't gonna work, like recording at the same time with this and that. Toggle God mode. Hide player HUD. That was cool. Let's get them to the same place as much as possible. And as many as possible. Bada beam, bada boom, ba boom. Ooh, she's angry. Good. Okay, I think we had enough of recording. Huh. Pictures, screenshots. Actually, this is video recording. Now, how to steal a good frame from this? Now, the most primitive way would be that I make it full screen. How can I make you full screen? F11. Oh my god, this VLC player is always something. I don't want to spit on it because it's very popular and everything, but I always have problems with it. And I don't know why. I just don't know how to use it, probably, I guess. That's a nice catch. Also a good one. Okay, I think we have enough. 2 pictures. And now we just gotta write an update. I think you can slice the video into images with VLC. Oh, that's good. We're gonna have to learn about it. For sure. Because the current way that I did it is primitive. But hey, everybody always looks the update in a smaller resolution, I believe. It's being caught up by Steam anyway, for now. At least I think so. .75. Just want to see if RAM BAM is consistent. Okay. It is. Don't I use anywhere BAM RAM? Thank goodness. Okay. Saving it. I'm gonna put it here so you guys can see it. Then for the artwork, we have like screenshots. It's under pictures, screenshots. This one. Let's see, this is a header image. Ah, this one is beautiful. See, these pictures will show more, I believe. Like this, let's save it. And another one for header. Uploading, then we preview it and we announce it, and that's it. So, another update is live. New item, Ram Bam. Added Ram Bam, a helmet designed for players who love sending enemies flying. Exactly. This powerful headgear greatly increases knockback and turns you into a walking battering ram. Bandits are now less resistant to knockback effects. Bomb crates can now damage and destroy environmental walls. Companion units and allied creatures no longer trigger sequence plates in challenge rooms. Fixed the count for Tombstone achievement. Fixed an issue where arena waves could suddenly stop progressing. Fixed the companion experience bar in top left not updating correctly. Thanks for playing and supporting Lands of Fury during early access. More items, balance improvements and secrets are on the way. Remember, your feedback matters a lot, Philip. I think that for a morning session, it's a good update. Let's publish it, 0.75. And this is where I'm gonna stop streaming because I have to work now on the web development stuff. To hopefully earn some money to keep the studio going. So people, the update is live. If you want to check it out, if you want to play it out, you can. Have fun. See you tomorrow, okay? We have to raid somebody. Let's raid. Lurk and raid before I forget to pay tribute to other streamers as well. Oi. Ah, finally, triple jump games. We can raid him. Can I click raid? Let's see.